I need to get exclamation mark recap ready, don't I? Honestly, we don't. This game moves so slowly. Glacially, you might say, given the context. I think we're probably alright. Anti-Bear Satan, welcome to the stream. And hello to the robots. Oh shit, crashed into the desk. I think we might be going for a drive. But actually, speaking of going for a drive, one thing we are doing today, we're off to go and pick up the car after having its new roll cage fitted. Then we just need to earn up enough money for the bucket seats and the other bullshit, and then I think we can go for our rally. But it'll be the first rally, probably not today, but the first rally. And I think we're going to have to, because money's tight, do the entire thing with stock parts. Ooh. Well, I mean, that's up to you. If you'll call, we'll bring you some. But I have a feeling you might not call. Because we do need the money, and I actually looked on the test recording, and we've got no jobs. We're stuck in town. I think we might get some food, might take the tractor back, and then we'll go for a quick mini bike trip and go pick the car up, test whether it works. I don't know whether the best thing to do might be to just in my summer car, I went on all kind of practice runs and practiced on the dirt track, and I used to make sure cousin was out of action, and then used to drive that to test the route and stuff. But now, I think the best thing to do might be the second we can qualify for the rally, just do it. I reckon I could do alright in a stock car on the rally, right? Not a stock car, but a stock, you know what I mean. Right, lovely. Salty, welcome to the stream. 140 stream streak. We're getting up to the point where somebody's going to do a 200. And then I don't know what we do. Do we just call it there? Oh god, this is quiet. There we go. Lovely. Right. It's Friday. So 1 day a week in this until the forest is over. Let's make some money today. We'll all just quit, shall we? The second one person gets to 150, we'll all just quit. We won't even say our goodbyes, because goodbyes are for emotional partings, but this will just be cold, I think. We'll just pass into the night as if we never knew each other. But unfortunately, we do. We've got 29 to go. Maybe I'll miss I was going to say maybe I'll miss a stream, but don't work like that, does it? Maybe I'll just stream for 10 minutes at midnight or something one night. See if we can kill a few off. Ah, lovely. Everybody have a nice stretch. I think it was less than $6,000 that we needed to go and pick up the roll cage, but I do need some shopping and stuff. What do we like for food? I've got 1 P word and 1 macaroni box. We've got a lot of chips, but they'll make me fat. Seems like Augur and Jamie are having fun. Also, you might notice that I'm shivering inside the apartment. That is because I forgot to pay the electric bill. And the apartment cooled off almost entirely. Ready for the exciting stock run. As I was saying, Auntie, that won't be today, just for the record. Keaton, welcome to the stream as well. Are you alright, lads? I would usually come in and have a beer, but given I'm teetotal now, it'll completely ruin all the progress. Nice to know you're having a good time, though, Jamie, Augur. Good to see you. What time is it? It's currently 10 p.m, because the sun would be up otherwise, right? But it's a beautiful starry night. Look at the moon, it looks gorgeous. We've got some old Keelio and stuff. I think what we might do is take the tractor to the shop, fill him up, and then buy some groceries. Well, I maybe buy 2 sets for the house. Actually, I need to be reminded when I get back here that I need to go and sort get the BBS number. You know, for the PC. So we can actually reconnect to the internet and download some of the new games and stuff. There's no images on the PC. There's nothing like that would hint towards my 2008 car or whatever's coming next. You don't want to get up and wake the little baby. You're attacked. Well, that's your job now, kid. You've just got to starve to death for the good of the family. I'm kind of relaxed in this today. I've got no major plans. We'll go pick the car up. We'll wait for some jobs to come in. Might chop some logs, ready for the jobs to come in. But other than that, I'm relaxed. That's how you bounce back after a baby, isn't it? But how? I'll bounce back as in body-wise. Alright, should I sleep? Yeah, it's about 10:30. It's as good a time as any to go to sleep. It's a bit late, actually, for a sensible adult. We'll wake up at 7 a.m. I think. Lovely. Alright, let's go to bed. Can I even sleep, or is the apartment too cold? The apartment's too cold because I didn't turn the heating off, and now I can't sleep because it's too cold in here. Shit. Right, while that warms up then, so we can sleep, I need to write this BBS number down. We'll put it on here just for now, because I've lost my big list. Remember my big list? Gone. BBS. What's the number? 93... Is that an 8 or a 5? I can't fucking see because the OBS window's too small. Hang on, I'll make that a bit bigger. 938 484 081. Lovely. Okay, we've got that for later. We can use the computer now. Good. Can I sleep yet, or is it still too cold? I suppose we'll just go to the shop. Fuck it. We'll go to the shop, get some groceries in. Do I go in the tractor or the saw bay? Oh, the tractor, because then we can fill it up, and then I'll just drive home in the morning. That and the fact that feeding them is burning 500 to 600 calories a day, but you're starving at all times. I got some next to me. I don't want any nuts. Been making trail mix and putting them in a huge jar to sit next to the ever feeding station in the house. Even got me a mini fridge upstairs so I can store water and express milk and snacks. Not my first rodeo. You got to build like a little battle station, don't you? Instead of a PC and a load of Steam games, you're probably not going to play them to the end of. Little baby, bring some snacks with you. Make sure you have some in every room. Right. Do I need to detach you before reattaching? No. That is one annoying problem in my winter car that needs fixing. Also, there's probably stuff from the old update that we've not encountered just yet. Oh, this feels alright, this. I never thought games in this series would be relaxing. Lovely. Not the rear working lights, normal lights. Lovely. Let's go for a drive. I think I've got a postal order to pick up as well. Do we do that though if I want to pick the car up with the roll cage? Maybe not, cousin. No, it's not cousin, it's Pat. That's fine. I wonder if he goes to prison for killing Pat. Let's try it. Whoa, is he pushing me? I've got no steering. Professional mum. Why are we so slippy? Come on, tractor. Can I just not drive up this hill? Is cousin stuck underneath or something? Why have I got no traction? The handbrake's off, otherwise I wouldn't be able to move. Went up your back in there. They're stuck underneath and reversing. I've got no traction whatsoever. What's going on here? That's actually nowhere to be seen. Okay, I can drive this way though. Where did Pat go? I've never known the tractor behave like this before. Well, I can't even steer the fucking thing. Oh, there he is. He turned around. That's not that Cesar and Radware though. We're fine. Look at him, what a nerd. One collision with a tractor and he's done for. That was the problem, there was lots of music playing there, it was bending my mind. Why is the tractor really shit suddenly? Got no steering. Is it better on the ice? It is. What's happened there? He had changed something, has he? Has there been a patch since I last played? Is anybody here that knows? But I've driven the tractor since then, haven't I? Welcome back. My tractor won't drive very well for some reason. It's suddenly rubbish on hills. They're ASCATs.
Good evening, folks, and welcome back to Finish and You're Finished. Our guest tonight, a man who is no stranger to danger. It is Joe.
I wonder if he's changed traction on everything. Cats, good afternoon. Wait, if he did, what would that mean? Oh, the tractor's actually full. I suppose we could have taken the saw there. 6-4, good afternoon as well, welcome in both. There's a crisp brand back home, what called... Yeah, the tractor is suddenly worthless. Oh god. The one major source of... There was some... Okay, roger that bit. I was just mainly asking if there was a patch as opposed to what was in it. So traction has been changed. Can I turn it all? Seems to be alright in deep snow, but it's not in everything else. Ah, fuck, we're doomed. Tractor. This side, right? I don't really need to fill up, do I? No. I might put 50p in it anyway, but I don't really want to spend too much money if I need to go to Alkerion's and pick up the car. Maybe I won't buy any fuel, we'll just buy groceries. Ah, PSK. How much I miss. Actually, no, because I can take some money out of this, can't I?
Oh, hi.
Comes as no surprise that Martin appears when he appears. Martin, good afternoon. Let's withdraw some money. Well, actually, see how much money we've got first. Don't look at me like that. This was balance, right? Ooh, I've not got a great deal in there either. But I'm not getting unemployment anymore, am I? Because I've cocked up the unemployment form. Piss. Do I take some out? I don't want my rent to bounce, do I? Let's take some out if I can remember this. We'll take 500 out. And then you press this, right? And then you wait, and then it says, like, thank you, please take your card. I can't remember how this... That's the problem with this. You've not played in a week, and suddenly you've forgotten everything. Oh, did I press the wrong button? I think I pressed the wrong button. Oh, no, I didn't. Alright, that should be enough to buy some food. I'm going to buy 2 bags full. One for the house and one for the apartment. This double housing situation's costing me a fortune. Look, new ice creams. I should buy one, actually, for the car, shouldn't I? In fact, Salty, can I just first pay for that, so that's on its own? And then I want... How many of these eat? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. You should go and finish Duolingo and the owl thing can stalk you. The duck. Probably my winter car players have started learning Finnish as a result of it. Probably, like, unexpected positive side effect of gaming. Salty, please. I think the post order. Have I got a post order from... I think this post order's just a box of random junk, isn't it? Hello, yes, I'd like that, please. So that's one. And then I want to buy... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like that. Good. Alright. So that's 2 sets of shopping for the house and for the apartment. We do Spanish lessons. Terrorised by the duck. Bye, nobody likes you, bye. Ooh, lottery's coming up, isn't it? The lottery's been re-added. There we go. Oh, fucking, I'm tired. Don't fall asleep in the... Lovely. Ice scraper. No. Yeah, I wouldn't try learning a second language if I were you, Auntie. It sounds difficult. Why am I being ignored by this bitch? Ignore this. Okay, just flat ignore. I'll carry on. You can finally be happy we're back. There you are, I'm writing a dictionary and you would fit the redneck section perfectly. Shit. I'll carry on, good morning. Can be a positive side effect still, but I learned English from gaming. Yeah, but it's led you here. Show me the positives. Okay, 6348. Salty, one question. How much is this? I think I can justify that. This is the boot lid, isn't it? So we'll go and install that when we get back. Yeah, redneck. Says you, look at that jumper. I've not wanted to mention it yet because it'd be rude, but we're all laughing at it. I hope I don't go on to regret picking up this postal order, given we've got no work in at the moment. If only we could take Grandma some fish. Imagine how good that would be. But no, somebody had to kill her. Oh, I'm tired. I've nodded off a few times now and I'll maybe buy some energy drinks. But I'm kind of waiting for the apartment to warm up because somebody forgot to pay the electric bill at the apartment and can't sleep there because it's not warm enough. Just imagine if there was a little note on there that said, do you want your taxi job back? Oh, my heart. There's another postal order, I think, no? Okay, so I did get the other postal order. I'm going to buy some energy drinks. I could learn Hungarian from the ODST live action announcement trailer. What? Was there a Hungarian in that? So, thank good morning. I'll have to go pick the car up. It's had the roll cage fitted. If Salty would show up. I know I've not bought all these at one time, but they were all separate purchases, Salty. Don't fall asleep. Alright, drink that one. Stop. It's all in Hungarian. The announcement trailer's in Hungarian. I don't recall that. We're playing Halo 2 at the moment. Oh. Halo 2. At the time when it came out, I will have been, what, 17 or something? I was a massive fan of the first game, and I played the sequel and I thought, this campaign, it's just not... And then it's got no ending, and oh... But that's because it was the wide part of the diamond of the trilogy, right? But going back and playing it, oh dear, it's good. No, it isn't, you bald-faced pony soldier. Right, apparently they changed the tractor somewhat, and now it's got absolutely no traction. What am I... Okay, this is ridiculous.
Welcome back to Clutching Coffee, where we talk about all things motor in our little corner of Finland. Cheeky's outdone himself this time, rebuilding the engine using nothing but a squirrel, a megaphone, and a $50,000 auto repair shop.
So I'm not now.
Buzz around town. Word on the screen is that Martin has finally swapped his old junker for a slick Satsuma. Reports say he's been tearing up the back roads, trying to rival Cheeky. Martin, my friend, you've got ambition, I will give you that. But remember, it's not just the car that makes the driver. It's knowing how to pour beer into the radiator.
Wife brought me a bag of free-from chocolate-covered honeycomb. It's meant to be 4 servings. There's maybe 1 left. Get that eaten as well. Treat yourself. Is it stuck on the thingy, maybe? It doesn't make sense. The tractor now has no traction. For those wondering what's going wrong. Gwynblade, good afternoon. I hated Halo 2 at the time because the internet told me to. I'm so ahead of my time. Thing is, though, it's like... that might be a good example of the beauty of the era, right? Oh, is I stuck on something? Oh, is it the... I bet I'm stuck on the roof, aren't I? Yeah, idiot. I had the tines trapped on the roof of the garage. That'll explain the lack of traction. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the problem is there was no internet. There was very little internet around this stuff back then. And I was like massively disappointed with Halo 2, unaware that the entire rest of the world was calling it the best game ever made. And it turns out I was completely wrong when playing it properly. So very good. Ten Baldface has me thinking, can you grow a beard, Stubbler? I'm trying to imagine you with a pencil stash. It wouldn't be the thickest thing in the world, but the problem I have is I've got a lot of like gaps and things all over it, and it looks daft. So if I committed, I might be able to, but I wouldn't like the halfway point, so it's never really something I've tried. You must not have driven that thing. I did do cats, yeah. Yeah, I've driven it. I did a log job last week, if I recall, and didn't notice. A pencil stash I could do, but you'd have to pay me a good amount. We had to make up our own opinions like savages. Yeah, it was a dark time. When I recently played Halo 2, I've been unhindered by other opinions. Yeah, well, as I say, that was the way at the time, right? It was beautiful. Yeah, it's very good, very, very good. You and a beard, I would love to see that. Well, you got AI now, go for it, right? When it is a pandemic, let it grow for ages and get used to having really shit facial hair but looking like a big fat baby fully shaved. Yeah, that might be the problem, I suppose. If I was to commit to it, I'd be like, oh, this looks pretty good with half a functional beard. But it's not to be, so I'll shave it off and suddenly you don't recognise yourself underneath it. Look, I can't get up this hill. It was a good series, that's about it. Halo 1 gave me motion sickness watching your brother play it. The original, yeah, the PC ports were, they come out at a time when nobody in the right mind, other than Counter-Strike players, were playing PC, right? Or very few people. The military exercises in the ODST trailer are in Hungary. Okay, I'm having a fucking nightmare just trying to drive to the apartment. I thought I'll drive on the grass, that'll make things easier, and then I've ended up driving... I can't drive on the road, so I tried to drive on the verge, and now I can't drive on the verge. What is going on? Okay, this is more than just an issue. I might fly up into the air, so bear with me. And the loud song comes on. Right, calm down. Everybody let's just relax for a minute, see if I can get out of this. It is better, yeah. I wonder if it's better traction with a full trailer. What's going on here? I've been looking forward to getting back to this. Now the tractor won't drive. If Hollywood has taught us anything, you only ever shave beards and get a haircut if you're getting your life back on track after the first act. Yeah, there we go. Fuck. Alright, that was a bug. What do we do now then? If I've got the tractor tipped over in a dangerous position thanks to a bug. Halo lore stipulates that Hungarian is widely spoken on Reach. Yeah, all the planets had different languages for whatever reason. Went to space after losing the election. Then ended up getting glassed by a religious cult. Bug translation skill issue. Azar, welcome to the stream. Apparently so. That's a lot of the verdicts when bugs happen. There you go, everybody that had trouble with Cyberpunk at the start. It wasn't bugged, it was a skill issue. Alkieron totally surprised me with the beard. I didn't watch the February best of until the March one came out. And I haven't stumbled into a stream, so there was at least a 2-month period where I haven't seen you, and then bam, beard. Oh, fuck me. I'm inclined to reload after the bug, but I don't want to do all the other shit again. I suppose we'll just get the shit truck and see if we can do something or other, I don't know. At least we're in town. LA lost an election once. He advertised the solution though. Martin, what a joke. Gwynblade, you should have seen that. Big Victor publicly supported the Covenant and they glassed the planet anyway. Well, this is today's problem. Let's go get the ship truck. It's itchy, you need to shave it soon. I will say it, playing a lot of Halo lately. I am probably 75% through the second game, and on heroic difficulty as well, so each playthrough's taking ages as I slowly, master each checkpoint. I am still, in my mind, calling the Marines and the Covenant the Horde and Alliance, and I can't get out of it. God, his tractor fell over. Get yourself together, tractor. You're tearing this community apart. Tractor's had too much keel use, Shaggy Dan. Shaggy Dan, good boy. Yeah, heroic's just right. As much as I enjoy playing on Legendary, which is insane at certain points, especially like Swifty when I did a lot of co-op Halo on Legendary with certain skulls on to make it hard. It's so good. But heroic, I think, is just the perfect. It's like you're not doing the same checkpoint 50 times over, but you end up fully exploring every weapon, every vehicle, every strategy. You get so used to everything, and you know what counters what enemy, and you get to know what. Yeah, very good. Consider cranking it up, say, and the experience gets infinitely better. It might take you an extra 10 hours to complete it, but as long as you've not got a deadline, it feels so good. Oh god, Halo 3 on Legendary. Yeah. Halo 2 on Legendary is annoying just because of the fucking jackal snipers. You walk around a corner, and unless you see them 0.03 seconds after the pixels appear on screen and headshot them, you're dead. Doomhaus, Halo, ODST, Fire... Ooh. What was a firefight map where you were in like a national park in Africa? And it was like a big basin, and in the middle there was a base. Oh, that was good. Is it Safari? It might be called Safari, yeah. Oh, and the phantoms in them, because there's a... What's the achievement called? It's called something mad. 4-player co-op. Yeah, look, this has got no traction either. So I can no longer drive up this hill in... Oh, it's because I've not got the brake pressure sorted. Okay, maybe it is just the tractor. Forgot about brake pressure. Yeah, ODST was amazing. I remember when Halo 3 wrapped up and Bungie put all those viaducts out of being like, that's it now, where Bungie are moving on to other projects. It's been an absolute pleasure with Halo. Thank you all and good night. And Microsoft's like, one more? Yeah, and they were like, yeah, alright, one more. And then put out ODST, which was an absolute 10. Right, tell you what we'll do. We'll hook up the tractor to the shit truck and we'll just drag it about a bit. Yeah, then there was reach after it. Which is also pretty good. The thing about Reach, though, is it added sprint, and I just don't care for first-person shooters with sprint. It changed, like... The reason I like the Halo pace is because the pace was fast because the combat was fast. But then once you've got sprint, the pace is fast because you're just running everywhere at full speed. Yeah, you just don't use it. But you can feel in every aspect of the game that it was designed with sprint as an important mechanic. One of the guys in ODST reminded me of him out of Firefly. Yeah, Locke. No way, he was in one of the others, wasn't he? Okay, this isn't moving at all. Ah, this is completely fucked the plan for the day. This is moving way too easily. There's no way I'm still pulling it. The line snapped. Hey! The fuck is gin ham? Was that a food stuff or something, cats? Him out of mad. Fucking hell. Right, take the trailer off. Maybe this will help. Trim was Shepherd Brook from Firefly, yeah. Who did Shepherd Brook play? Was it what was the character called? Joan Rivers. Okay, tractor's on its wheels. Just like that. Okay, wait, that went successfully. You bake it with liquor. There you go, cats. I would have told you that, being somebody that's really au fait with alcohol and meat, but I just thought I'd let somebody else get the credit. Alright. Tractor is back on its wheels. Let's retake the shit truck back to where we got it from. And then let's use the tractor to flip the trailer, and then pray that this game doesn't have the My Summer Car trailer problem. If there's one thing highly flammable liquids need, it's being put in an oven. Jazz, good morning. Topless Gun has updated the game, so the tractor just has no traction on roads. So we might have to go straight across the lake in the tractor from now on. Yeah, I just care for the community, you see, Kit, and I do things like that regularly. I just don't say it. Oh, there's Bear. Been enjoying his day so far. We notice it and we appreciate you, Stubbly. You are loved. Shut your mouth. Don't post that face. We were having a joke. Sorry everyone that's had to see that. Yeah, stick to the Reddit ones, that's good. Shepherd's Brook was God's cousin, Rod, in TV. That's the one with the Chewbacca on the top of the bus, right? Okay, do you know what we're going to do? I'm just going to sit here. I'm just going to relax for a minute. I'm going to have a smoke. And we're just going to quietly just enjoy. We'll put the interior light on. We're going to relax. And we're not going to get stressed that the game has fucked your mouth to start with. We're going to relax. And then we're going to get the tractor put back together. We're going to drive home. We're going to drop the groceries off. We're going to have a good time. The tractor trailer isn't going to have that stupid bug where it can't be righted like it did in the first game. And we're all going to live happily ever after. Sothan's not going to be on the radio. It's fine. It's fine. Lovely. You know what I think we'll do next? I think we'll go home. And we'll go to sleep. And we'll wake up. And in the morning, in the light, we'll grab the tractor. And we'll get on with fixing all of our problems. Without any messages in chat. Deal? Don't write deal, because that goes against the contract. So I don't know. Jamie and Augur are still enjoying themselves next door, it would appear. Beautiful, beautiful. Is the apartment warm enough yet? None of you signed it because Sothan wouldn't give up the pen. He was too busy doing his pen tricks like he was doing when he was supposed to be concentrating on the Hooharan fight in AQ40. Okay, calming yoga music. Everybody do whatever some yoga poses or whatever. What do people do when they're... Breathe deeply in through your nose. Hold the breath. For 40 seconds. And then short, sharp breaths out through your mouth. Take a long hit from your vape. Okay, and that's the noise that kids made when somebody had done something wrong at school. That was 2 hours of sleep. We are centered. We are all children of Cybertron. Pushing towards a bright future of upright tractors. Good work, kitten. Just like the tribal shaman before you, you have ingested the spirit chemicals. You can Now move forward with our lives. Without the stress of stupid video games and their stupid books. Macaroni for breakfast. The holy liquid, it has been blessed. Like the day the baby Moses was baptized with blue raz cherry ice, so too have we been. JCBP. I need to do that every now and again. It wouldn't be the worst idea to kind of reset your brain after some dumb shit on stream. We'd be blessed by Charlie Sheen, but he'd tell us to stop being a pansy and smoke a cigarette. It is weird with Charlie Sheen. I think there's a lot about the internet. How Charlie Sheen had a nervous breakdown and a lot of mental health issues, right? And for like 2 months, I mean, he was a celebrity beforehand, so he was never perfect. But for like 2 months, he had a nervous breakdown and did a load of interviews, and that's it now. We think of Charlie Sheen as being this, but I've seen an interview with him lately, and he's just a normal bloke. But because he put himself in front of a camera and made the news during his breakdown, we just assume that that's the kind of person he is now. I always wonder about that with like internet scandals and stuff. Yeah, exactly. 6'4". Like he made so much of a cultural splash at the time. Maybe kidding, yeah. What? Just kind of explaining what went wrong. It's like Ozzy Osbourne. Ozzy Osbourne's another example. For like 20 years there, we thought Ozzy Osbourne was just this guy that just shook all the time. He could barely talk. But he was massively addicted to painkillers during that one series of The Office. There was loads, Martin, that's my point. But Ozzy Osbourne can talk, could, until very recently, of course, he could talk fine, he could sing, he could perform, he wasn't terribly doddery and that kind of thing. It was just that he was massively hooked on painkillers at the time. That's just what we thought Ozzy Osbourne was for years. Charlie Sheen's entire life led up to that breakdown. If he turned himself around since that, it's great. Yes, that's what I was saying. It'd be like he was still a celebrity before that, so his entire life was all messed up to the point where the big breakdown happened. Yeah. Yeah, if anybody thought that I was saying he was Jesus personified before that incident, then I very obviously wasn't. Yeah. Nobody has a breakdown that their life didn't lead up to. Yeah. Right. Can this situation be resolved? I've not saved. Yeah, exactly as that, yeah. Yeah, there was absolutely no part of me that was saying that he was perfect beforehand, or even a respectable human beforehand. God forgives unless he's gay. Okay, we'll lower the tines. Then lift. Okay, that's lifting me and not the trailer. You get 3 hours of this a week, and this is what it does to you. Yeah, it's going to tip the tractor forwards, isn't it? Right, lower the tractor wheels. Raise it up. Yeah, I'll restate it then, because I feel like I've not explained it properly. What I mean is, when people are at their worst, like with him, he was just a rambling sort of completely deluded, like barely making any sense, clearly massively drunk, and obviously he was at a low point and being an arsehole as a result. But what we forget to realise is that we wouldn't be looking at him unless they was in some extreme position. Okay. Alright. Would anybody forgive me at this point? We're going to waste an entire 3-hour stream. Robert Downey Jr. managed to dodge that bullet and become the lead character in the world's best series of 6 out of 10 films. Would anybody forgive me? I wouldn't usually do this. I suppose I can't do it, can I? We've got our rules. If fighting this bug causes us to lose an entire stream, then I suppose we have to do it. Back and get the shit truck again. Nothing, no, but I've not reloaded a save in this game once, and I feel like I should keep it that way, unless there's some major incident, but... Nothing. Not done anything worthwhile in years, kid. I wonder if I just absolutely ram the trailer at full speed with the shit truck. So for those that didn't see, I pulled the... Because the tractor now can't drive on roads, I pulled it into the ice just to try and get back to the house, but it got stuck. Sorry, but the trailer, like, warped into a tree. So for some reason there was a tree sticking out of the trailer, and that meant it got stuck on all sides. So in trying to, like, wiggle it out of that position, it did a big, like, one of them physics bugs and flipped the tractor upside down and left it on its side. And in the 2 or 3 attempts I've had to try and get it free, I've managed to right the tractor, but I haven't managed to get the trailer right, and trailers in this game are notoriously buggy. The thing that infuriates me is Kanye West was clearly and objectively in the middle of a mental health crisis, and what he was saying did not come from any sort of intentional place, but people were in such a fucking rush to gossip or jerk themselves off about opposing anti-Semitism that not only did they give him a platform, they probably dragged him out the mania and contributed to more of those statements and erratic behaviour. Yeah, I think there's going to be an exploration of what happened there in the future, and I would hope that, like... Because the thing about Kanye West, right, is obviously the shit he said was dumb. We don't need to go into that. Like, I don't think there's a single person here that disagrees with it, even fractionally. But Kanye West's entire career has been trying to find something that was massively unpopular and doing the opposite. Like, all of his clothing brands and everything, he's taken stuff that were considered ugly and, like, you'd get laughed at if you wore it and made it popular. That's been his thing forever, right? And then when he went into that massive mental health crisis, whatever it was, which you don't have to be a psychologist to see it from 1,000,000 miles away, right? Obviously, everybody jumped on it and got their feel-good chemicals for condemning it, which it deserved condemning. But you can see the pattern, right? When he was in that mood of doing that, in that mode of doing that, when his inhibitions completely slipped, you can see him pick one thing that is unbelievably unpopular and try and push the boundary with it, right? But unfortunately, once you get to that level, there's nobody around you to tell you to shut up and stop, right? Yeah. Did he go too far? Yes. But it just... The whole thing just lacked an enormous amount of nuance. He should have been taken out of the public eye and he should have been given all kinds of help, but it wasn't profitable to help him. And everybody was enjoying condemning it, so it's Britney Spears with the Harvest in South Park, right? as a human, just let the man get help and come down before you stick a camera in his face. As a journalist, if your job conflicts with it, get a different job. Hang on, let me just see if I... It's like if your uncle had a nervous breakdown and took his pants off and ran around the street, and you just went, taking your pants off is bad. I'd never take my pants off. Whew, I can't believe people think taking your pants off's a good idea. And then didn't do anything about it. What have you achieved? How many people in that state commit awful crimes, though? Well, is there not a list as long as your arm? Is what he said absolutely fucked up and deplorable? Yes. Does it get a lot messier and more nuanced if somebody's going through a breakdown when they say it? Also, yes. Look, it's still stuck in the tree. Did we kind of spend 20 years leading up to it telling Kanye West that he's a genius in everything he does? Depending on the severity of what they've done, people have very different attitudes to whether a mental cad. That's true, yeah. And that is a very messy reality, right? Oh, actually, don't run. Am I out of the road? Hello. Look at the tractor wheels spinning. It must be something to do with the road. Right, can I get hooked up? So it's still very much stuck fast in the tree, right? Right, what do you reckon I do now? Do you reckon now's the time where we get the shit truck and just ram into the trailer at full speed? Because it's still stuck in this tree for some reason. If I ram it from the other side maybe, but it's going to tip the tractor back over, isn't it? I'll tell you what might work now. Here's the thing though, when you're a maniac, when you're manic, you think you've discovered the fundamental truth of the universe and everyone is out to get you. We know this, and we know that generating a bunch of hubbub contributes to mania, and thus more of the kinds of statements he made, yeah. Yeah, it was working, it was feeding him, right? Yeah, they just, it looked like somebody needed to separate him from all of that. But that's not profitable, is it? Alright, it looks like it might actually fall back on its wheels if we just keep nudging it like this. Remember when there was... I remember the times where fucking with the flipped vehicles was essentially 90% of all of the streams, yeah? Before we knew, though, that there was a bug with the tractor where it would not go back on its wheels after it had flipped. Some people are in the state of mania that don't make anti-Semitic statements. They masturbate in public places. Oh, fuck. Oh, this looks good, is it? No? So interested in preventing the sort of thing he said, you don't give them the platform while they get help, and after the episode is over you talk about accountability or what? Yeah, unless there's violence involved, quickly, absolutely. Oh, progress. Alright, it's got the bug then. Welcome to my winter car. Where just like my summer car, if you had a flipped vehicle, if you flipped the trailer, it stayed flipped. What is happening? The only way we got out of this in the past was to download the editor, right? So if I save now, the save's just fucked. Why is the... Is this up? And now I'm on the road where I've got no traction. I'll put the handbrake up, that would help. Now my shopping's fallen out. You do want to have an order to prevent him from harming people. For someone who's violent, if you have to detain them, then you do that. For him, the way to prevent harm was not to put a spotlight on him. I'm not saying you disagree with that, it's completely my train of thought, yeah. But, where's the profit in not putting a camera in his face? Oh my god. Alright, genuine question. Press 1 to restart the whole stream, or press 2 to keep fighting this. Work wouldn't want you in the office if you were in the middle of a nervous breakdown. Celebrity is a slightly less amenable employer. Alkarion says, keep struggling. I don't have the editor, Polar, alas. Polar, welcome to the stream. Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll keep struggling. Five, throw away the PC and start over. Oh, I'm so moody with it though. Right, next job, we're going to absolutely ram the shit out of it with the shit truck. Nearly a full friggin' stream for this. Full half a stream. Weirdly though, this is like one of the first major incidences of anything at this level, right? Been good up to this point. I wonder if it's an issue with the traction thing caused it, but I don't, meant that I was in a position for it to happen, but I don't think the traction thing caused it per se. Tell you what we'll do before we go anywhere. Because my whole plan's gone now, so I can't go home and have a coffee, so I'm going to have to go over here and have a coffee. Oh. The bus clear, yeah. Never mind. The day Bear learns to drive is the day this game is on the scrappy. It's been one of those days. Hello, good morning. I'm having a bad day, I don't know about you. Katz is right though, this does feel very old school by summer car. Where 90% of streams was wrestling with vehicle bugs. Bloke that played Superman had traction. Whatever happened to... I don't think I know what... Did he ever fall off a horse or something? He had a 4x4 accident with his wife Sharon. He did, he fell off a horse. That sucks. Clark Kent's parents are farmers. They were, weren't they? I think there's some lore of Superman where his parents on whatever the planet was, Krypton, were peasants or something? Oh, Gwendolyn, sit down. I've got some news for you. I'll check the flea market while we're here as well. I just need to do anything other than wrestle with this bug. Okay, there's definitely something hasn't. An exhaust hasn't sold. Come on, give me some money, nice lady. Pisses you off they didn't include Superman in the event. I know, he's maybe just a bit too powerful. Have you not sold anything?
Tervetuloa kirpparille löytämään aarteita.
You're not selling anything fancy, are you, today?
Sitä Helene nyt kirjoittaa.
They say Y2K will drop and mess up computers, but I've got an old calculator, I couldn't care less.
Mutta en sitten tiedä,
Nice.
että tippuuko lentokoneet ja meneekö tietokoneet ihan sekaisin. Kirpparimummohan se ei koske.
In 6 years, there'll be a website that comes out called Facebook. And you can write all that shit on there instead of telling your customers. Well, that's a weird thought, that Facebook's only... No, I didn't mean to buy that! I'm not paying $4 for that steering wheel, ma'am. You can kiss my ass. Okay, never mind. Just sharing random things I know. Did you know that Viggo Mortensen broke his prop manager when he kicked that one helmet in Lord of the Rings? Did you know Carl Urban's sword fell out on set and spooked the tea lady? $4. I think he said $4. I'm not paying it regardless. Jitten has a crush on that lady, calling her nice lady. Did I say nice lady? Oh god, I fucked with the law. Thankfully I haven't actually. Is that... How long's that been on screen? I bet that's been on screen for ages. Favourite British actor? I think my favourite British actor is probably Russell Crowe. Here we go, big fix. Okay, big fix didn't fix nothing. Attempt number 2, big fix. What the fuck, it tried to ram me back then, did you see that? Is that progress? No? Oh, was it 4 marks, cats? Okay. Slightly better, but I do have the rally steering wheel at home, so... Thank you, cats. The Sackville Bagginses were bastards in real life, too. Especially that young Lothar. Sharky. It's not responsive, Chaz. The problem we have is... when the trailer flips over in this game, it gets stuck in the position it's in when it's flipped over. So reloading the save would help, but if I save now without fixing it, then it would botch the save as well. There goes the tractor. And the only way to fix it then would be the editor. Right, that's in a good position to now... Oh, hello. Right, is that in that position because of its relative to the tractor? Now, if the bug works the same as it did in the first game, if I unbolt the trailer from the tractor will probably automatically flip back onto its side. You ready? We might be good. We might be good. We might be good. Slim chance, but we might... Is it going to rest in the exact position? Yes. Okay. Brief bit of false dawn progress there. Heavy box, yeah. Yeah, if anything touches it, it immediately resets back to its position, which has now been set to horizontal. Not horizontal, vertical, diagonal. But maybe, with a bit of luck, we can get that to happen again now it's detached. That would be diabolical, a flea market where everything is relatively cheap so people get conditioned to not really worry about prices for desirable items, and all of a sudden you spawn a highly desirable shit item that absolutely sucks your money dry and soft locks you from the store if you don't pay up. Yeah, you're in debt, even though you haven't taken the item. Okay. That looks like progress. Please don't reset to the original position. Nice. Right, what we'll do now is fix the tractor and just try and hook it up and see what happens. It's a good job the bus has crashed, actually, because otherwise I'd probably get run over by it fiddling about like this. Right, now... we attach the towing hook to the shit truck and just drag it about a bit until it pops back on its wheels. Don't hit the trailer. Yeah, that snapped the cable. I think it'll probably work better from above. Sorry, from behind. Okay. Okay, this is the method, right? I want to actually pull it clear of the trailer, because if it bumps the trailer, then the bug will kick back in. Nice. The music to go along with it as well. I will say though, Cats, you talk about having to spend like massive amounts of streams trying to rewrite certain vehicles and stuff. The fact that we've flipped the tractor and righted it 3 times in 40 minutes. We're progressing. We're getting better. Right then. Please, please reconnect without tipping the trailer over. Just here there. Wow, no traction. Pray, pray. That looks good. Okay, this is the main issue though, everybody. Look, there's no traction on the road. I'm going to have to reverse it slightly onto the grass. Yeah, something's not right, Cats. Look at it wanting to go. It's desperately trying to turn. It wants to flip so badly. Really hope Bear is onto something. With what? Cats, sorry. Do you know what? That looks fixed. That looks fixed. Oh, you mean you don't like the change to make the tractor have 0 traction? Yeah, I see what you mean now. Okay, tractor is saved. Would saving it when it's upright and reloading do anything? Usually, Chaz, it just takes one knock, but we're trying to work out what it's like in this game. It wouldn't have done in the first game, but it might do in this. It's hard to say. So that's what we're working out now. I kind of don't want to risk it though, because then I'd have to download the editor, and then I'd like to get as far as possible without having to rely on any fixing mods, but it might be something we have to try. Right then, next. We'll go pack this back up. At least we need to know that there's no vehicles that can come and damage the tractor in any way. What time is it? Ballers are chasing you. Right, that's been a full day wrestling with that shit. A full. All the daylight we've got has been used doing that, but seems alright. Good bit of Doomhaus persistence there. To say that I nearly quit and reloaded. You know what, I'll carry on with work. Miss your 100% run. Okay. Right, Cam. Really? I'm sorry I suggested it then. I'll give you a pink name in Discord, but you're getting gold later on, so it's fine. I've seen today's script. Okay, let's go get this tractor. Which I'm hoping that, like, Cousin's not knocked over. Are the wheels still pointing down? They are. God, that shows how good a stream it's been. I'm happy that the wheels are pointing down on a vehicle. That's about as much as I can celebrate. And I still need to take the tractor to the apartment. Maybe we won't tackle this hill, though, because it seems a bit fierce for the tractor right now. You watch, I'll finally get back to the apartment and my sausages will have gone off. Which is Sothan's usual excuse. I think the high gear is actually better traction than the load box. You know what it might be, Cats? It might be that the tractor is fine on dirt roads, because the only thing I drove this for was to drive to Auntie's, and you never... Is this a dirt road? Yeah. There you go, Cats. It's on concrete roads that it has a trouble. I guess like black ice, right? Not that it's black ice in this instant, but this is a dirt road and the tractor's just behaving as normal. That would explain why we never came across the bug last time, because I was just driving on dirt roads. I'm assuming it's relatively good over, like, ice too. That's good then, the trailer bug looks to be fixed. I mean, there's a new bug with the trailer, but... The old, yeah, and look, immediately lost traction back on proper roads. In Finland, do you have a distinction for ice on roads and ice on any other surface. Right, let's park the tractor up and let's get these groceries put away. Then we'll have the midstream break. And I can finally play the game. That was some stupid trailer driving. It's got a lot of difficulty since somebody put this sodded dumpster in. Isn't he saving the player from getting ridiculous red diesel prison sentence, I suppose, yeah, by making it so unbelievably undoable that you don't even think of it. Topless got weak. I'd swap back any time, cats, and that's as somebody that said that somebody that spent 20 hours in prison on this save for that. I'd rather have a drivable tractor and just learn from that mistake, I think. This might be more topless than ever. Alright, packed up, lovely. Well, that's been a furious first 30 minutes of the stream. Sorry, yeah. I might even have to go back to fucking Algeria, the PSK, to get more fuel because I've spent so much arsing about. It's so happening at least to sell some Kelio. Ah, okay, my old friend's in, that's good. Alright, let's feed him. He's hungry. He's just got back from space. Let's have a real good banger on Finland FM. Take that. Sothan! I've got you some Kelio. It's your favourite. I've not even pissed in it. I think it's really low now. We're at like 80 marks per instead of 140 or whatever it was before. You know it's the good stuff. I brewed it just how you like it. Now give me loads of money. Is it worth selling these for half price? Should say in a classified magazine the price of Kelio at the moment. The rate you get for it. Is it going to go down with the next one? How much for that one? You've already tasted it. Why are we going through this again? Does this mean it? Back down to 60. Okay, that's not worth it. Was that broken? It was supposed to just... It's supposed to pile up so it makes you drink. It's the doors. Lovely. Right. Next. We'll do like they do in Pokemon and cook in the sink. Whenever you go up to a sink in Pokemon Red, at least, and interact with it, there's a dialogue thing that pops up saying, smells delicious. Someone's been cooking here, in the sink. The concept of a sink smelling delicious is disgusting. Ugh. Oh! Where else do you store your air fryer? Isn't it horrible though? I've had a sausage reveal. Might as well cook them now. Just eat them raw. Okay. We've got food in the house and none of it's spoiled, has it? No. Let's have a drink. Now I can't save, because if I save and come back, them loose sausages will have despawned. Oh, very much so, yeah. You don't see the forest. Played with a drunk guy, crazy drunk guy with the thickest Danish accent yesterday. It was hilarious. It sounded like Bam, what Margera. The language already sounds drunk when sober. It was peak comedy. Auntie, I need you to make a decision. Are you ready to make this decision? Did I accidentally turn the oven on? I did as well. Imagine if I hadn't noticed that. Auntie, are you ready to make a decision? Quick, bang. Alright, Auntie, TV or radio? Auntie says TV. You get to sit with Auger and enjoy whatever's on TV for the midstream break. Auntie's in charge of entertainment, Auger's in charge of chat. Auntie's point there, so it's feeling feisty. Right, we're back in 2 minutes, so maybe we can play the game. Oh, good luck.
Alkavat osmoottisesti tunkeutua suoraan betonin, kipsilevyn ja tapetin läpi, ilman ääntä, ilman lupaa ja ennen kaikkea ilman asiasta tietoinen. Mutta ei hätää, minulla on nyt ratkaisu tähän ongelmaan, josta ei puhuta uutisissa. ET-blokku on täysin ainutlaatuinen. Seinälle käsin levitettävä aluminifoliopohjainen makropinnoite, joka muodostaa huoneistoisin näkymättömän, mutta äärimmäisen tehokkaan suojakerroksen ja estää muukalaismolekyylin osmoottisen ei-toivotun tunkeutumisen juuri silloin, kun olet herkingesiä. Tämä hämmästyttävän tehokas manuaalisesti levitettävä makropinnoite sopii kaikille seinäpinnoille, oli ne sitten tapetoitu, maalattu, lakattu tai jätetty paljalle pinnalle. Oli seinärakenne sitten puuta, kipsilevyä, lastulevyä, kiveä tai piiltä. Asennat ET-blokun itse helposti mukana tulevalla manuaalisella applikaatiolla.
Anti-Isaa 2, 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 Anti-Isaa 2. Pobam vili 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 pobam vili.
Kuvittele hetki, että makaat yhdessä sängyssäsi silmät kiinni, hengitys rauhallisena ja täysin tietämättömänä siinä, että samaan aikaan...
And he smells like wet dog 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 and he smells like wet dog.
Tapahtuu seinäpintojen lävitse osmoottisesti tunkeutumalla. Muukalaismolekyylit värähtelevät, etsivät heikkoa kohtaa ja alkavat osmoottisesti tunkeutua suoraan betonin, kipsilevyn ja tapetin läpi. Ilman ääntä, ilman lupaa ja ennen kaikkea ilman olet asiasta tietoinen. Mutta ei hätää, minulla on nyt ratkaisu tähän ongelmaan, josta ei puhuta uutisissa. ET-blokku. ET-blokku on täysin ainutlaatuinen, seinälle käsin levitettävä alumiinifoliopohjainen makropinnoite, joka muodostaa huoneistoisin näkymättömän, mutta äärimmäisen tehokkaan suojakerroksen ja estää muukalaismolekyylien osmoottisen ei-toivotun tunkeutumisen juuri silloin, kun olet herkingesiä.
And cats has flat fingernails 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 and cats has.
Ennen kuin seuraava yö alkaa.
Ajakam
Kuvittele hetki, että makaat yöllä sängyssäsi silmät kiinni, hengitys rauhallisena ja täysin tietämättömänä siinä, että samaan aikaan muistosi ulkopuolella ronnaa jokin, joka haluaa sisälle tahtomattasi, tietämättäsi ja pahat mielessä. Ei, en tarkoita raadonia enkä matkapuhelinten vaaratonta säteilyä, vaan jotain paljon vaarallisempaa ja todellisempaa uhkaa, muukalaisia avaruudesta. Tiesitkö, että suurin osa ei-toivotusta muukalaisten huoneistoihin tunkeutumisesta tapahtuu seinäpintojen lävitse osmoottisesti tunkeutumalla? Muukalaismolekyylit värähtävät, etsivät heikkoa kohtaa ja alkavat osmoottisesti tunkeutua suoraan.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much did you all enjoy that midstream break? Okay. Thank you for bits. Martin. Thank you for bits. Martin says 10.
Perkele 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 perkele
Minus 10 says Alkarion, 7 says Shaggy Dan, 10 says Martin. Olga ruined it, says Auntie. In my defence, says Olga. He didn't want to do it. Right. It's 6 PM. Let's take the tractor home. Fuck's good. Auntie told you to shut up, so you had to. That is... He's right, I suppose. You basically lined that up for him, Auntie. Right, what was in that can? I've already opened it, but people were muted. Olga, good afternoon. Do you know, I was going to say the other day, or yesterday, I was watching Carnage, and he's got that thing at the top of the screen that shows you, like, recent... gifted subs and subscribers and those like little leaderboard things that some people use. And there's never any bit, like if you go through all the streamers, there's never bits on there. Like even the streamers with like 7,000 viewers have like a couple of 100 bits in a month. And I was going to say, have bits kind of fallen out of favour on Twitch? And then we go and have a midstream break like that. Olga says Cloudy Lemonade, Chaz says Pepsi Mayonnaise, Azar says Professor Peppy, Alkarion says Soda, 6-4 says Pepsi Max Cherry, Putin says Fizzy Orange, Shaggy Dan says Lemonade, boring. Martin says Ginger Beer. Auntie told me to shut up and I had to. It's not like you don't know me.
E-like bits, especially my own.
Well, somebody's got to like them, Olga, right? Olga, thank you for 300 bits. Shit. Olga, I appreciate it. Big generous turd. Thank you, Olga. That was a good splash as well, given the shite you put in there in the first place. Since the stream racers booms have been halted, the economy is in shambles. I have, unironically, I'm getting about 30% less bits than I was before. Basically what I'm saying is I'm an absolute hero for taking a pay cut to improve the competitiveness of stream races. And a good. Olga, thank you for the big bits. Lemonade but Bovril. Still massive at football is Bovril. I bet that's mostly a northern thing though. Is it like that Bramall Lane 6-4? There's still people drinking a shitload of Bovril. For those that don't know what Bovril is, it's basically you go to, instead of a coffee or a tea or a hot chocolate, you get watery gravy in a cup and sit and sip it like it's a hot drink. Olga. Some do, yeah. I wonder if it is just a northern thing. But then I wonder how northern it is. It's for real men only, yeah. It's beefy water. The economy is fucked up since Stubler blocked the car moves straight. Car moves. Meaty coffee, yeah. Right, the answer was tropical. On the last time of asking this week, Stubbler actually manages to get a finesse. Right, we're off home. I'm going to unpack this shopping, straight on the mini bike, drive to Alcarions, pick the car up, and actually have some good news in today's stream. For those that have missed the first half, it was the tractor on its side and an hour of trying to fix it. Of trailer, I should say. Bovril was alright with the aftertaste, it was just a bit too much. Maybe they could rebrand it as high protein and dump a load of caffeine in it for young fiascos. High protein. 120 grams of protein in it. I'm still waiting for the day you come back and have a can of sardines and just drink sardine juice instead of this. It is weird how water can just turn food from delicious to disgusting, right? Anything. Just think of 90% of meals and the idea of just 5 millilitres of water just poured onto the plate. Just come back with a can of milk. Nesquik with water and not milk. Cereal with water. I retched twice yesterday because people at work were eating tinned fish. Oh, we once had a mate that lived in Edinburgh, and we used to go back to her house after nights out when we went to Leeds. And one time I was feeling rough as knobs. You know, just one of them nights where everything you've drunk is just congealed all wrong and you just feel awful. You just want to get home and go to sleep and try and forget about the day. And she made this microwave, this tuna mess with milk and mayonnaise and it. About as close to throwing up as I've come in ages. Ugh. Oh, I've never known a smell like it. The fact you get disgusted at the thought of cereal with water is the definitive proof that cereal is not soup, for those of you still holding on to that heresy. To be honest, I'm not like a soup or a casserole fan for that reason either, it's too watery. If you boil cereal in water, you get an omelette. Or go get the lab coat out. Tin tuna with coleslaw. Not like soup, I just don't like when it's... But it's basically just water with some ingredients in it. Thick soup, definitely. Stuff that doesn't speak for everyone. Cereal with boiled water. Well, let's be honest. Let's all come together. Let's all join hands, form a circle, and agree that people who drink hot drinks with meals are terrorists. That's fried cereal. Any scientist will tell you that. You boil it before or after you put your cereal in. There's this clip of the last Vice-Chancellor's first week on the job stating he just had cereal with water as breakfast. To quote, no shit because he had no time for groceries. What is that, some kind of man of the people manoeuvre or something? Get fucked a chippy without a cup of tea is against Jesus. I mean, look, it's Martin and Gwynplaine that disagree with it, which is clear. Boil your cereal before putting it in the water. kill for a chippy. I'm facing the very real prospect of going to a football game on Sunday without a chippy. Might as well not set off. You have to have a sit-down area to have tea with a chippy. I thought what you meant, Cassie, it was one of them like, yeah, I'm a man of the people. I have water on my cereal as well. I'm assuming at football when I go on Sunday I won't be able to get a chippy, it'll just be all stuffed with London seeds on it. In true Yorkshire fashion, we're going to go there and we're going to meet two Scottish blokes just to double up on the thrift. And I think we're going to take a pack up, so we don't have to buy anything at those ridiculous prices. Milk and yeah, I mean everybody waters down milk, right? That's just a more common one. Put your morning coffee in what? Into the cereal. Ghost milk. It's an apparition. God, this has been a my summer card day. See a blue can. Tropical Schmitz. Not so boring lemonade, don't worry. Put your evening whiskey in it. I do wish the human body worked where you could just eat one monstrous meal a day and be good. It actually works that way for me, Studler. Notice me, no. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like if you ate like 9,000 calories one day, that'd be good, and you'd have to eat until Friday. That'd be so good. Saw the clock and tried to get up, but didn't make it. Have a lie, and it's Friday. Oh my, yeah. What people do one meal a day, don't they? But I mean, yeah. If you could just eat 9 pizzas on a Monday morning and just be done until not get hungry until Saturday. It's not mayo. Okay, we've made it home. That has been an absolute shit show, but I should be able to go and get the car, which is lovely. But I have to do this carefully because I'm going to owe Alkirion, aren't I? There's nothing stopping you from doing that. It takes a while to die from hunger. It'll be a fun week. I haven't had any appetite lately for some reason. I think I've reached my body's natural weight as well, because my diet's like pretty much the same, and I'm just sat at this, like within 3 or 4 pounds of this particular weight. So I think I finally found what my body's meant to look like. All spoiled. Thanks to that. Thanks to all of that fucking mess, all of them fucking groceries I bought. The good news just keeps piling up.
Ei saatana.
Eating is fucking fantastic. That would suck balls. Making food and eating it is like a little holiday. Well, not everybody thinks like that, cats, alas. All you need to do is food that's really low in grams so you don't get full, but very high in calories, like uranium. See, this would be good, because you'd be able to, like, if you were in the mood to cook, you'd really enjoy the one meal that you made. And then you'd be able to go mad and then just eat again whenever you were ready for it. Just put milk in it, it'll fix it right up. Imagine making food. What are you, rich? Cats is rich privilege speaking. Did you not check expiration dates? What happened, Schmitz, is at the start of the stream I bought all of these fresh. And then for the last 2 full in-game days, they've been stuck in a horizontal tractor while I've been trying to write the bastard thing. And I finally get the tractor right to bring them home and they've all spoiled. They were in date. Which if you think... No, I suppose it was in a heated tractor. I was going to say it shouldn't make sense, but... I suppose if it was in the warm... Some bullshit, that. Look at that. Deleting P words. I got the PPS number as well. We might be able to play some computer games when we get back from Alcarions with the car. Cooking is the cheap alternative. How else do you survive on $2 in college? You put water in your cereal, that's how. And sex work, yeah. Okay, right. I know I shouldn't be smoking in this playthrough, but forgive me. I'm in one of them moods where Jitten's in danger. What time is it? 9 PM, that's a good time to sleep. You need to not have a job to have time for cooking.
Exotinso hivenainetiiviste parantaa suorituskykyäsi huikeasti. Saatavilla kaikista hyvin varustelluista kaupoista.
Okay.
Jumalauta!
I was about to say we can relax now, and then the advert came on. It is 9 PM. Let's go to sleep. And then we're going to go to Alcarion's in the morning, and he's going to be very receptive, and he's going to say, do you know what, Stubbler, I'd absolutely love to take your money for this roll cage I've installed, and I'd like you to not pay as much as you think you'd like to pay, because you're clearly in a financial crisis with a tractor that won't stay on its fucking wheels, a phone that won't ring. You are plugged in, aren't you? Yeah. Right, don't worry everybody, you're free from the noise of the tractor. I wouldn't do that to you. So instead, it's time for the noise of the mini bike. Do I have the helmet? Oh, I do. Right, let's go pick up let's go pick up the car. What time is it?
Voi vittu.
Yeah, it'll be open by the time we get there. You can be your Gumar, auntie. Oh, and of course, body temperature's a concern. Let's warm up, and let's do this again. I'm gonna have to keep getting off and running about a bit to warm up. This spiteful, terrible game. Light on. I hope this thing doesn't suddenly just not work on ice. Lovely. We'll get to the crossroads and we'll warm up slightly. I don't like the sweat being so high. The body is for charity. I'm glad we're focusing on coercive sex work and not empowering people. Right, sweat is dropping. That's good. Is this bringing back memories, Chaz? We'll take this junction, I think. Okay, we're warming up. Just need to do it without the helmet. You have some of the... Again, that one clip of you on the main road where you're busy reading chat and you start screaming when you realise there's a car overtaking the car in front of you. And you're sandwiched between two vehicles and the bike goes on its side and you barely manage to survive. That's a better trailer for my summer car than most of the shit that went in the actual trailer. Again, that's a Doomhaus Community Hall of Fame clip right there. That makes no sense how you turn that way and it doesn't go that way. We empowered cats and now look at him. He's cooking. Some good times on that moped, going sideways. We have actually talked about a Doomhaus RV there yet. Just picking 4 people that have never played it before and have no idea what it is and just setting off. That would be dumb. Nothing more empowering as a 17-year-old girl that some creepy old dude got you hooked on coke so you won't object when he asks you to do the degrading kink shoots the instant you turn 18. That's become an actual trend, hasn't it, on OnlyFans, apparently. People queuing up for the day a celebrity turns 18 and then throwing millions at them the second. That's mental. Sport and camping is what that is. Already played it with Cheeky Cats and Chris was awesome. Yeah. Remember the clips? Countdown thing. It is weird, isn't it? But there's so many involved in it that you're like, well, that's just a weird part of the internet. But if one person alone was doing it, you'd throw away the key. Yeah, it'd be nice if we could throw away a lot of keys. If you guys are playing then, what would the Doomhaus group be? Stubler, Mina, Sothan, Auger. Oh, imagine. That'd be dumb. Right, let me warm up. Sothan, Stubler, Mina, that would be Sothan's driving, yeah. Fancy that, actually. That seems like just the wrong group. But first, we need Auger and Radware playing Portal 2. Given their voices are identical and they're madly in love with each other, they just haven't realised it yet. That would be... Well, awful, Fred. Still a Martin meaning. Well, it seems like Martin and Kitten are playing with Auntie, so we could put together another weird group. Certainly plenty of it, right? Currently planning a meal for your dad's birthday. It's tricky because of allergies, so needs a bit of thinking ahead. You're going to be 80. Damn, we're all getting old, aren't we? All our parents are 80. Shit. Yeah, that's the only thing with allergies, right? You feel like a real problem, don't you, whenever meals come about around. Been with the group a couple of days ago, they complimented your driving, saying you drive like a bus driver. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I'll do it if you promise me I'll be there yet, right after. Alright. Once we're all in full pre-raid, we'll do it then. How about that? So Auntie over here just comes in and starts pasting compliments he's got. Christ. Alright, Olga, there's your next suspicious target. Rules out most posh places, but then we're not ones to go to posh places. Kung Fu family, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, right? If you're in a like limited menu place, you end up being a problem, don't you? One of the reasons we liked our wedding venue is it was proper platefuls of farm food. Finally used a joke I've had in my back pocket for years the other day in Sheffield. We went for breakfast and she was in the bog, and the waitress asked if we knew if she had any allergies. Guinea pigs, I said. Fucking hell. I actually got a laugh the other day with a very basic one. We went out for an Italian. And she asked to get her remains boxed up, and I had like a slice left. And the waitress said, "Do you want that boxing up, sir?" And I was like, "No, I'll only eat it." And I didn't think it was going to be that good, but the guy behind us laughed. To the point where I'm starting to think that people just laugh at anything. It's almost like they was fluffing us up because we were the fucking customers. Dad joke, I suppose, yeah. Calling it remains is the funniest bit. Did I say remains? I'm thinking of what you should have voted for, Gwynplaine. Leftovers. Well, leftovers doesn't seem like something. That's another one that doesn't feel quite British English. I don't know whether we're off bay. Oh fuck! I've not got an ice scraper, have I? For the car. The other one's in the saw bay. Oh no. I mean, if we can get it started, I can maybe leave it with the heater running. Remember to turn it off then, can you see that? Look at it. I just took my underpants off trying to take the helmet off, that was a mistake. Look at it now. What a beauty. I've not driven it in 2 weeks. Now it's got a roll cage fitted, look. I'm happy. I'll carry on. I'm actually ready to pay now. Hello, good morning. Cost breakdown. Oh, easy. Absolutely easy. 4,900 and we've got 6 grand. Appreciate it. Lovely. Right, that is the roll cage done on our rally checklist. I have the harness, I just need the bucket seats, and I've got the skid plate as well. Should we put them on before we leave? All I need now is the bucket seats and then we're ready to rally. The correct term in British English is stick that in a bag for us, love. The dog will have it. Doggy bag, yeah. Okay, I guess it's going to be cold though, isn't it? I can't scrape the windows because I've not got an ice scraper. Oh, I have. Okay, turns out I've got one. We're alright. I don't remember that. I thought I put that in the sorber. Ignition. Okay, the electrics are working. Blower off. Lights off. Choke out. Oh, there's a chance it might start, but it's very cold. Pray with me. Okay.
Painu vittuun, saatana.
What a car. Need to go warm up though. In German it's called overflow. See, that's one of the things where I have to sit here and decide now. If that's a joke, where's the joke in it? Because that sounds true. You shouldn't spread misinformation in this place, because either that's misinformation and that's bad, or it's true, but I don't believe it because you've spread misinformation. Right. For those that didn't see last Friday, you actually need an ice scraper now. Oh, the joke is Katz's bathroom, I see, I see. High tide. Doggy bag, I've not heard it like called that since I was a kid. Oh, what about party bags? Oh, pie bags and cake in a tissue. Oh. You mean what? That's a car? He's jealous, look. He's always jealous. Tissue cake is off, you poor soul. Right, I tell you what we'll do. We'll get this rally shite put on. Can't put the harness on, but we'll put the skid plate on, and we'll get the new steering wheel on. Did you just shut the shop? Where'd the lights go? Poor soul, yeah, you can't afford to cook unlike cats, living in the lap of sodden luxury. Oh, choke out. Are you still going to idle with the choke out? You are. What a beauty. Right, I'm going to do something I've never done before. You could put some used tissues on your pizzas or make them less rank to look at. No, he'd fixed it. I don't know if you've seen Gwynblade. He's actually changed his camera and they actually look partially cooked now. Right, this could backfire. How do you raise it here? Thoughts? What a beauty, look at it. Fwah. Somebody write the word dog toilet for me. It's funny you like that though, kitten, no? Alright, I'll remember. I just needed somebody to write something that I would remember. Good, right, let's get this ready for the rally. We need the skid plate on first. How does it work? Does it just clip on? Whoa, look at that. 4 bolts. What are they? Whoa, frame rate. Come back to me. 9s? 9s. Wait, what am I doing? Okay, hell, the game just died all of a sudden. What's going wrong? Woof. You good? You're good. It was worth it to only get that snippy response. This feels like a comment section on a tweet about football. Right, if I remember, bulbs are actually like 50 times easier in this game to change out. Beautiful. It's not the most beautiful day. Yeah, I like the rivet now. It's good. So now we've got a skid plate for the rally, which means I'm not going to take any major damage. The boot lid we've got at home, and I can put that on. That's currently in the tractor. The heater's working. Bulbs. Am I right in thinking now that bulbs just pop out? They do. Where did they go though? Did they land in the... Just vanished. Bulb? Fuck knows. And did they just slot back in? Okay, that's way easy. You had to take the whole, or as far as I thought, you had to take the whole face off and the grill and the bulbs out and everything last time. Somebody break it to me gently. Did you have to take the lights out to change the bulbs on the Satsuma, or was I just going through all of that rigmarole for now? And last but not least, I can't remember what the bolt size is for the steering wheel in this. I think it's it's not a 10 like it used to be on the Satsuma. I think it's an 11. Damn, the frame rate, look at that. What are we up to there? Or down to, I should say. 22. What is this, Skyrim? Surely even you people that say you don't notice frame rates can tell that this has gone to shit. Wow. There's not noticing slight drops, but not noticing a frame rate dip like this is insanity. 13. It's not that big, surely. It's inconsistent, which is the problem. You play San Andreas or something. That's 25 frames a second, locked. It's beautiful. It's fine, but this is just all over the place. Not noticing low frame rates is like not noticing someone smeared shit in your sandwich. Human eye can't actually see above 10 frames a second, you full of shit. Not exactly Skyrim, wouldn't having to watch a horse's arse all the time. Will you be quiet? Why? And why? I'm thirsting to death. If you turn VSync on, it fixes all frame rate issues. If you turn it off, you're a bad person, even though you've got a card that can't handle it, or a monitor that can't handle it, but if you turn it on, you're a loser. The motion blur, yeah. Depth of field, turn that off, and you need your FOV at about 109. Ah! Hang on. Can you not? Oh, you can. You might have to be walking forward slightly for it to work. That's different. Oh my god, it's fallen to pieces. Come back to us. Have I got any drink at all in here? No, we can go up the road though, okay. If I get desperate. I need to find out whatever bolt size this is. So it's not a 10. Can't go through every fucking bolt, can I? Yeah, there's one at the thingy Martin. At the other side of Martin Bridge at the place with the tyres. 11? You know what? I'm gonna have to go and drink. Fuck's sake. Well, apparently I can't use it anyway, Alkirion, because you don't have the right amount of sockets. I don't hit anything on the way out. Lovely. Right, let's go get a drink and then we'll come back and fit this new steering wheel. Sorry, it's the loud song. I love this car though. What a beauty. Please no cousin. He did go this way last we saw him about 10 minutes ago. You got concerned that you can't piss in your own face? Thankfully Topless hasn't let us down. What's the car's traction like on dirt roads? It better be good. It's a Finland FM on. Something good, not talk radio. I liberated Mexico to this music in Red Dead the other day. Nice car, it's just awful from the front. And after blowing the clutch last week, we will not be driving over thick ice. Don't hit the wall, don't hit the wall. That'll do. I don't like this white gear stick either, it all feels a bit chavvy. Good. Right, what size is this ball for steering wheels? I don't have to slowly creep through every bolt, but it's looking like I might have to do. I don't have the socket set in the car with me, do I? I do. I just assumed this socket set was at the house. Five. No. 6. No. 7. No. Ooh, sugar. 8. Oh, that looked good. That might be the bolt on the pedal. 9. No. 10. No. 11. No. 12. No. 13. No. 14. 14. Surely I tried 14 on our travels. Right. The steering wheel might not look as good. I think it does. But it's got the word rally on it. So we're having it. Because this is starting to feel like a rally car in one of these games now. We're getting there. Right, next question. Can I fit the mini bike in the back of here without smashing everything? I could also put the back seats back in, but I guess we don't want the... No, we can't put the back seats in, can we? Because the roll cage, the whole reason they're out in the first place. I really don't want to break the windscreen doing this. Are you going to fit? Please. Alright, percentage chance that kills me before I get home. Settle. Calm. Calm. The windscreen still hasn't broken, so that's fine. The other option is to take the seat out. Oh my god, this is... That feels better. I think that's better. Alright, can't put the harness on yet because we need the bucket seats, but all that I just need bucket seats now, and we're rally ready. What's the chances I need an inspection again for the rally ready? I am actually rally ready. Cousin last went town direction, right? So we should be able to drive back past Southam's old house and past Siddle's. God, it sounds so good, this car. In a way the Satsuma never did. The Satsuma started to sound good when you got a load of upgrades on it and stuff. But this is just sounds meaty from default. Who was it who said the engine sounds like a Mega Drive game when we first got it started? I read out a comment when I was editing that for the last best of. Razor Swamp.
You are very, very good at this game.
Thank you, mate. It's alright, it's alright. This is fine. We'll just tip it back on its wheels and drive home with no bodywork damage. This is unironically the... I can't even attempt to make that funny or to... Oh! $9 grand that's going to cost if I want to fix that. More than the bucket seats. I just had a wave of that hatred I felt when the car was in the garage and it was all banged up and beaten up. Reckon on the way back from Alcarion's is definitely a square in the Doomhaus bingo card, isn't it? It'd have been alright, because the car tipped over so gently. I figured we'd get away with that, but that's... I think the damage that the car model, the bodywork model takes, he's got to have turned it up. We did all sorts of dumb shit in that Satsuma and never once was it like damaged cosmetically as bad as it gets in this. Oh! Any objections to me just turning the camera off for half an hour and the microphone and everything and just sitting in the garage and smoking until marbles? Not looking at the car, of course, because I can't face the frigging thing anymore. Oh. I wasn't even driving recklessly. Like, I wasn't even throwing it around at speed. I wasn't being like... the tiniest clip of that snowbank and it's wrecked $9 grand's worth of bodywork repairs. I bet Alcarion's watching this and licking his sodding lips right now. This song, by the way, I think Topless Guns put a song on from a... This feels a very contemporary song, especially the Let's Go thing before some kind of breakdown. It feels so very like 2014. I think he might have just promoted his mate's band. Because it very much does not sound like 90s music, this. Oh! And there goes the remainder of our money on bills. I don't want to look at the car anymore. Do you know what's impressive? We're on, what, 52 streams of My Winter Car now, and I think we've just had the worst up to this point. Tractors tipping over, car crashes, spoilt food, stuck trailers. Game of the year. And Martin was in PSK as well, just to poison the... I try and limit the amount of tractor noise on stream as much as possible as well, and we had 90 minutes of it today, and I'm going to go and chop logs for a bit more. Well, at least we've got the car back. We're nearly rally ready, so there is that. We're low on money though. Not that the stream's finishing. There's ignition on this car. For those that might not have been watching at the time. When I was driving back from Alcarion's, I just clipped a snowbank on one side on the way just past between Razor Swamp and the train tracks at Southend's old house. And look.
Saatana!
What a coincidence, a position just opened up at Futufon. Yeah. Let's just fuck our rally dreams off now. And now this is back, look. My favourite bug. That might be the mini bike though. Okay, and I'm so angry. It just gently rolled over onto its side as well. It was like it was almost peaceful in the way that it essentially committed suicide. So peaceful, in fact, that you thought, you know what, this might not be a lot of damage. Until all the damage started. Right, before we go and do logs, I'm going to go and we'll open this box, see what other junk that I got. Ooh, that might be something we do. Might not do logs, because I don't have any logs to take. I might go and we'll load up some of the old junk. Especially while the sun's still... Oh, the sun's not going to be up for that long, is it? But I did this to get the new boot lid, because... Oh, just think about this. I got a boot lid ordered from the Classified magazine, because the boot lid was the final damaged bodywork panel thing. And this was going to be the moment where I put the final piece on to fully repair the car, and we was going to have a nice walk around and celebrate, and then somebody crashed at Razor Swamp and ruined the entire right side of it.
Satan.
Why do we play video games again? To meet our basic human needs. Most to relax, some to challenge themselves, some for social purposes. What am I gaining from this? Damn, there was a lot of shit in there. What was all that? Did I just get a new clutch as well? I did look. Did I want to keep that? Because if I accidentally burn my clutch disc out, then we've got a spare right in the garage. Lovely. Okay, this is the new boot lid. What colouring is this? Oh, it's rust. I thought it was white with orange trim. Ooh, we're going to put a GT one on, are we? Is that dented? Even this fucking thing's dented.
Jumalauta!
Hello, yes.
Meidän likakaivo on ihan täynnä taas. Tules tyhjentämään.
Yeah, roger that, mate. I'll be through. Thank you. Gooning. If we don't game to goon, then why even goon? Gooning, for those that don't know, for those that aren't terminally online, gooning means when you're playing golf with your friends and you notice the hole-in-one strategy, and even though you're going to get the highest score on that level, you go for it anyway. That's what gooning means. Right, let's have this boot lid changed out. I thought for a second we were going to lose the ratchet set there. I mean, we're upgrading the boot lid to the GT one. We can at least compare. In fact, I'm going to take a screenshot of it. I'm going to stick this in Discord, and then we're going to swap it out, and I'll stick the other one in Discord, and we can compare which one looks better. The GT one's flashier, but is flashy better? Not often. Oh, it turns out a lot of teenage boys play a lot of golf with your friends, yeah. Maybe... I don't want to turn the radio on. Oh, fuck it, who cares? It's not going to be on for long, is it?
Satana!
What do you think Stubble plays it? Hole-in-one expert, Polar. I'm glad you noticed. Okay, so you actually need the engine on to play the radio. That makes sense. I'll turn it all the way on, right? Don't play this dickhead game. The lens we go to listen to the radio. I smell death. Man, you just quote Razor these days. That was a reply I wasn't supposed to read it, I see. It's hard to tell the difference. It is good that we redefined it though, because it means that we can still use the word without it, and just do yet another masturbation joke. Right. So that was that one, and then this is the GT one. This is bust as well. Lark, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Whoa, the frame rate. And then this is the GT one. It's banged up and fucked up, but I'm going to do a comparison in Discord to see which one looks better. I don't like the exhaust, it's cheesy. I know I'm a 22-year-old kid or whatever, but... a hungry one now. Right, and then this is the other exhaust boot lid. I'm going to post them in Discord. Yeah, the stock one looks way better than the GT one, I think. Yeah, and plus this is dented anyway, there's no point. If it looks worse, and it's just as dented, we can fuck it off. Sorry for the performance, by the way, it shouldn't be working like this. Golf does have the Masters, it brings a new meaning to being a Master Gooner. Right, bootleg, go out there. Good. Then you on here. I don't think I'm going to buy that big stupid Cosworth whale tail thing. Oh yeah, it looks way better. It looks way better. And a bit less Monster Energy. FCI throws a bootleg through a wall. Hey, the amount of shit I did earlier on, Martin, for FCI purposes, you could forgive me a little bit of a shortcut. And there's the chavvy gear lever again. Passenger seat. Alright, we need to sort some items out and stuff, don't we? I think what I'm going to do is we're going to fill a load of junk from the scrap pile. What time is it? For the last 15 minutes or so. Oh, it's dark. Can have the rear work lights on. Is the box a dud? Yeah, box is dud. You are scrap. Wait, I should probably... Has he patched it so you can pick these up yet? No. You can actually, if you get a battery that you can pick up, are any of these pick upable? No, they're all just dead. You can actually like bounce them up in the air and pick them up, and then I'd probably walk them over to the other end of there and get rid of them just so they're not in view. Right, let's go eat. Let's have a sausage. Turn the car off as well. Do I need that old drive shaft? Probably don't. Nor do I need some floral interior decoration for the doors. Do you know what? Nighttime in this, you just don't get. You remember the owl like gently hooting? It'd be so beautiful. But now because it's winter and all the birds are pissed off south, all we can hear is a dog barking. Stupid winter. Okay. That's Friday done. I wonder if I sleep now, I'll wake up tomorrow morning. That's a bit early for sleeping. It's 4 PM. And we can check the lottery. Do I go get the tractor? What time have we got left? 14 minutes. I'll tell you what we might do. Now we've got the BBS number again. Do I have it available on the screen as well? I do. 938484081. What? Somebody write that number down. If anybody's available with a brain cell. 938484081. If you could write that in chat. Meanwhile, it's like this, right? Heroes, all of you. Good work. Auntie, shag you down. So, I want to go to Telly BBS. Oh, fuck, how did this work again? It is... So I need to increase the bandwidth, right? So... God. What was the number again? What was the common number? It's not 9700 or something? 6-4 said it last time and I've forgotten it. Has anybody got a good memory? Is it 970? Fuck. Have you got an extra zero in yours? $9,600? Yes, good memory. Alright, we fixed it. Right, then I need to connect by going TDT space 938484081. Bear with me. Alright, press return to set your handle. Jitten 76. Then, dare I? Okay. I don't think this is working, is it? No. No, I quit out of it, you idiot. I just disconnected. Bear with me. I wanted to download a new game. Bit of something nice for the weekend. Sorry, I'll open up the whole thing. There you go. Okay, there's no one on chat. Jitten 76, log in, good. And then it's, what's ranks again? Nothing. So, F. So there's only games. Was it Gauntlet I downloaded first? Which one's got the lowest? Philosophy, what's that? That's 120 kilobytes. Do you want to play philosophy.exe or fishgame.exe? Worldman 1300 1.3 megs, 17 meg Rally 95. Philo. Right, how did we do this in the past? It was load philosophy.exe. And then the local path. Fucking hell, can anybody remember this? Okay, it's doing it. Wild Vest sounds interesting. Yeah, Rally 95. I can't imagine what that might look like. 95 game that was 17 meg. I assume it's just your generic, like, Outrun style game, right? Okay, this is downloading pretty fast, actually. I might stay. What was I even say at the top? Oh, online BBS. You must be 18 or older to use this unmoderated BBS, so I hope you're all... I'll get Augur to do age checks at the door. What says C? Oh, Conline, yeah. I wonder, I played the actual Rally 95 a bunch. Mate got a wheel for it. That 25-minute... So there was an actual game called Rally 95, and this is the actual game put into... It was an actual game? I don't remember Rally 95. Yeah, no, I got you, kitten, I got you. I'm going to Google that. Rally 95. Actually, don't show me the my... Yeah, okay. It's going to show me the my winter car stuff. Maybe Rally 97 also. Right, that should be it then. Good. So now I can quit out with that downloaded. Then it's directory. Oh, I need to slash quit again, don't I? Not like that. Or is it exit? Exit. And then do directory here. Philo, Sophie. Surprise, it's in Finnish. Press enter. So that's me on the right, and I can do this or this. Is it some kind of Simon Says thing? These are my only two options, and I've got 15 seconds left, and I'm going to fail. What do these words mean? Where's Bear or Cheeky when you need them? Alright, we're running out of time now. Don't laugh, Kin. We're supposed to be learning what's going on here. Auntie, by the way, suggested we download this. Went quiet. Oops, that's not... How do you even get out of this? Right, what are the 90s brain rot. The 90s brain rot was just books. I don't like that expression. Don't know how you even get out of this. Alright, that's yep. We've made a terrible mistake. Shouldn't play video. No more video games forever.
Haista vittu.
Lovely. Well, we've not got a great deal of time for anything else. We've got 5 minutes to make the best use of our time. I might move the tractor around to the pile ready for next week. I think next week then we will... This is a message to future Studler. We will get rid of the scrap pile, and we're going to need to take every possible job, because now we are one upgrade away from the rally. Reaps, welcome to the stream. We're nearly there. Imagine. I'm going to bang the car up more than I ever have. But I think I need to forget about liking the car during the rally period, right? As banged up as it gets, that's as banged up as it's going to be, and that's fine. Right. First job, I think I'll maybe bring the we'll back the tractor onto the drive. and I'll just chuck the last few bits in. And then it's marbles and stream races. And I can get away from this godforsaken stream happy that I actually survived it. Bear, is that you? Is that you saying you just arrived back in, or saying hello to Reeps? Because if it's the former, then your timing was disgraceful. We've just struggled with a video game. My translator's let me down. The second I turn it off, he's like, hello? Or he was here the whole time and letting us suffer. Yeah, we downloaded a game where it looks like some kind of Simon Says thing, where somebody says one thing and you've got to make a face like you're constipated or something. Yeah, exactly. But I had a welcome off Bear then. No, Bear does the right thing in the Doomhaus. He watches this, but he blocks everybody else. Right. Let's start loading up the scrap. What time is it? A couple of minutes. We might be able to get just the most of this scrap in. Don't need another cross member. Definitely don't need brake lines. I might just take all of this to Alkarions. Like the flea market, it is an option. Jesus, these seats. The flea market's kinda good, but it's too much fiddling, I think. Like when you've got thousands of parts to dispose of, it's a bit much. Also, it keeps spark plugs this time, which is why. Why do you need me? It was, we downloaded a game, and it was some kind of, like, there was two faces, one on one side and one on another. And the face on the left said something, and all you had was a couple of, like, expressions you could make. I was trying to work it out. I was like, where's Bear when we need him? And then the second I turned it off and stood up, you were like, hello? Gwynblade. Right, I'll do it. Let's get these parts put in. And then that'll be it for today. We'll soon be back to playing this, given how the forest is going. We seem to be suddenly, now we've discovered the key card access, we're rocketing through that game. So when that's finished and done, we'll be back in my winter car full time until we have the gold rally trophy. Even if I die and have to restart the whole fucking thing. For now, though, that'll do it. Thank you all for joining. For those sticking around for marbles, the stream races after it, don't forget. But for everybody else, I'll see you all next Friday for more of this, and I'll see you all on Monday for more of the forest. Lovely. You know what? That was a dog shit performance from my winter car there. I started the stream, everybody. Realised I had no food. So I then went to the shop and realised the tractor was broken and had no traction. I got to the shop, got the tractor stuck, managed to get the tractor out, limped it back to town, got it stuck. It got stuck in a tree to the point where the tractor tipped over and then the trailer tipped over as well. An hour was spent fixing that situation, only for me to go back home and realise that the food I'd bought at the start had all spoiled. I limped the tractor back to the house, did a really, really loud mini bike trip to Alkarions, where I had to keep getting off because I was too cold. I had to get off and run around to warm myself up. Finally got to Alkarions, picked the car up, nearly died of dehydration, and as I was driving it home, I flipped it over and smashed up all the bodywork, which is going to take $8,000 to repair. Whoa. It's been one of them streams. Can't wait for next week. Lovely. Right, I appreciate everybody stopping by. I'll see you all next week. Lovely. But you know what, Kitten? Jitten is still alive. Small mercies. Right then, let's pick a winner in marbles, shall we? Lovely. Yesterday, Auntie got the Orange's 3rd point in a row, now bringing us to 61 to 54. We're doing a little bit of damage, fixing a little bit of damage in the Orange camp at the moment. We're going to do now marbles, then stream races, leading into golf this evening, if you'd like to join us for that. So if you're in the Discord, and you are one of these two teams, as you can see at the top left, be it a green or an orange, then you're allowed a marble. If you're not in the Discord, you're free to join. !Discord command or with the link down below. And if your marble wins, you get the golden name, of which there can be only one that Auntie is currently wearing. Now the Oranges, my team, have slipped behind slightly, 7 points behind, but Eurovision is on the way. And if we're going to catch up, ready for the big competition, then we're going to need you Oranges to hit your shots. It's a bad day, but this is going to make up for it, says Shaggy Dan. Salty's trusting in Cerbatron. If you would like a marble today, the password to get one is... trailer. Go. And let's not have no sass from Sothan where he tries to be cute and spell it wrong and then gets confused when I didn't realise he was typing the password. Right, we've got Cats for the greens, Paula for the greens, Reeps for the greens, Martin for the greens, Azar for the greens, Schmitz for the oranges, Tagslack welcome to the stream for the oranges, Salty for the oranges, Chaz for the greens, Bear for the greens, Shaggy Dan for the oranges, Auntie for the oranges, Alcarion for the oranges, Lundios welcome to the stream for the greens, Augur for the greens, Gwynblade for the greens, Keaton for the oranges, Satan for the oranges, 6-4 for the greens, Monra, good morning, for the oranges, and Lark for the greens, and Azzy for the oranges. Alright, stream races after this, everybody. Prepare yourselves. 22 marbles into the race. First person to begin wins. We're going to have a good day here. Mine says 9. Right, we've got Cats, Paula, Reeps, Martin, Azar, Schmitz, Tagslack, Salty, Chaz, Bear, Shaggy Dan, Auntie, Alcarion, Lundios, Augur, Gwynblade, Kitten, Satan, 6-4, Mindrite, Lark, and Azzy. 10 oranges and 12 greens. That's not bad. Martin says 9 then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, he's picked a stinker. You people hate good levels lately, it turns out. Right, no more entries now. So I missed out entirely yesterday after being sassy. After being sassy yesterday. Right, green 61 to orange 54. We could get 3 points right now, oranges. So stick around for stream races. Greens, you can all go to bed. Should have went with my 7. Should have been faster. Or could he fancy some GeoGuessr later on? And just thought we'd need a third activity for golf, don't we? Marbles Diner is the record. Azzy is the record holder. Best of luck, everybody. Another Azzy record I would take. Marbles Diner. Bit of a stinker. Mine's going to pick his stinkers. Lundios drops, Auntie drops, Azar, Chaz though, very strong start from the greens, but Alcarion looking for his 2nd point this week, just gets caught up wrong. Can we have an orange break past it? Oh, Salty had a good run there, but Azar's got out in the lead. Can we have an orange get one of them weird boosts that completely invalidates the first part of the level? Azar himself says it's the year of Alcarion. Greens hate good levels. They've picked the level most days this week. Yeah, and we've had some stinkers. Oh, Lundios got the turbo boost. Tagslack might be able to do one better than him, though. Tagslack boosts as well and pushes him back. Lundios knocks Tagslack back, but he might have too much speed. Survived. Salty is approaching behind. Can she get her 1st point ever? Lundios has to have a bad run through this bullshit. Salty's approaching. Lundios did get knocked backwards slightly. Azar did a bit of a weird wall ride there. Yes, Salty, good manoeuvres, overtakes Azar. Shaggy Dan has fallen. Desperation to catch up. Lundios in the lead now for the Greens. Yeah, no worries, okay. Yeah. I was just thinking about something for us to do. With Fresh coming up. Right, can Lundios go left? Alright, Lundios goes left, which is usually the correct choice. And Salty goes right. That might have already done it for Lundios, unless he gets super stuck in nothing. As usual, Lundios gets the good boost at the start and goes all the way into the final bucket. The Greens get the point. Piss. I suppose Martin picked a stinker and it benefited. That's you giving up on marbles this year. Yeah, we could do some scribble again. Martin with the green rain. The Greens back up to 62. 8-point gap. Greens, there's no stream races today, so I'll see you all on Monday. Oranges stick around for no reason. Did he nearly get a record as well? Fuck. Martin, thank you for the big bits. I appreciate it. Oh, dear. Alright, 2 oranges did sneak in behind though. Not bad, not bad. I'm not going to start bragging about how the few nearly beat the many, given we were pretty much even in that one. And Gwynblade pissing about at the back. See, why couldn't Lundios have that happen to him? Oh, it's not actually that big of a punishment, it turns out. Oh, just makes it in. Lovely. Not lovely. Greens, good work. 62 to 54. Oranges. You know what to do. Don't forget the rule. 1 boom per player per race. Boost as much as you want. We're going to do 2 races. The first round gets you a bonus point for your team if you win it. The second round is the stubble round where the oranges gain a point if I win and the greens, and lose a point if I lose. Round 1. Win a bonus point for your team if you can get over the line first. If you'd like to join for this, type the word race now. Go. 3, 2, 1. Alright, you got 30 seconds. We have, in for now, Alkarion, Martin, Shaggy Dan, Kitten, Anti, Azar, Schmidt, 6-4, Tagslack, Satan, Lundios, Cats, Reeps, Auger, all in. Race. 1 boom per person per race. If you can, Cola for the Greens in. Bear in. Mind right in. Larkin for the Greens. So it'll be down to host Doomhaus, Stardew Valley Fun Time. There you go. Message Auntie if you're up for that. Right, we're going to focus the front car and face backwards. Best of luck to everybody. Oh, we've still got this shit on, haven't we? It looks like Lundios is in the lead, but we can't see for this meaningless rubbish that starts at the start of every race. Right, Martin, who won last week, now in the lead for the Greens. Mind right in second for the Oranges. Cats in third for the Greens. These are the 3 that tussle often. Lundios with a boom, however, has taken Cats out, leaving Kitten into third. The Green has killed the Green. Lundios, thank you for big bits. Can Martin have a bad landing and either Kitten or Mind right have a good one? Kitten. Oh, Kitten's was almost brilliant. It was brilliant. Kitten now in the lead. 6-4 is technically in the lead. Kitten and Anti, both orange, neck and neck. Behave yourselves. Wait, where did 6-4 come? Auger's gone for a boom. Kills himself. 6-4 for the Greens. Kitten for the orange. I think 6-4 got boomed into this position. Now got 2 Greens behind her. Beautiful bit of PvP from 6-4. And just like that, goes ahead himself, leaving green after green after green coming up behind.
28 time.
Mind right and Kitten, look. That's what happened to the oranges. Martin chops. Sorry, Martin, I didn't see you chop there. I was too busy focusing on the race. Martin, thank you for the big bits. Auger, thank you for the big bits. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 greens in the lead now. The oranges were neck and neck, but that tiny bit of PvP from 6-4 completely stun-locked both oranges. Now tag slacking 6th. Polar goes for his boost to celebrate. Bear's got a bit too far as well. Lundios too. I mean, could we get a lucky orange bounce here? Bear's got his respawn. Tag slack would have to get very lucky, and he hasn't. Bear now in first. Polar respawned, Lundios respawned, no oranges in sight. Fuck. It's weird though, because there was the boom that put 6-4 like really far forward. And he just managed to get his respawn as Kitten was right underneath him. This is such a big lead for Bear. Polar second, Lundios third. 6-4-4. Tagslack did manage to get up to 5th for the oranges, but that's about as good as we can do at the moment. Shit. Come on, Schmitz. We need a massive mistake from Bear, Lundios, Poland, Polar, and 6-4. They're just coasting now. 6-4 didn't even have to pay for that. Perfectly executed bit of PvP bullshit. Forces Kitten into a wall. Mindrake stumbles over her. Bear's having trouble, but I think Polar might either free him. Look at that cornering. Formula 1 car's so good. Schmitz goes for a boom to try and fix it. Takes Satan out for the oranges. Shit. Is there any orange anywhere near? God, these three are so in the lead now. Lundios and Bear wrestling. Oof. He's right up Bear's bottom. Bear manages to sneak straight through. And that'll do it. The Greens get 2 points. Lundios goes for his boost. Polar goes for his. Can an orange even finish? Greens, good work. Back up to 9 points clear. Shit. Oh, it isn't pretty good mine. It's cheating at the highest order. Oh, Mindrake wants to do his boost at the end, but can't because of ads. Actually, no way did Mindrake just blind boost with ads on and win the long jump. Mindrake, you aren't seeing this right now because you're trapped in ads. But that was genius timing. So for those that don't get what went on there, Mindrake got ads on the second to last corner and tried to time his long jump boost and actually won the fucking thing. Fuck. That's impressive. Satan tries to beat him. Oh. Alright, Bear gets the second point. Right, 63 to 54, it's done. Mindrake, can you hear me now? Right, let's do the stubble around while we're talking to Mindrake. Can you hear me now, Mindrake? Right, if you want to join the stubble around, go. I'll be focusing myself and myself only. Type the word race now. Race, 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 race. If I win, the oranges win a point. If I lose, the oranges lose a point. Mindrake, can you hear me now? We have Tagslack, Stubbler, Lundios, Polar, 6-4, Martin, Schmitz, Katz, Shaggydan, Kitten, Reaps, Azar, Satan, Mindrake, Alkarion, Anti, Bear. Go. Come on. Single boom per person per race. What's over now, Cats? Should we have a group watch along with the golf trailer? They are, Cats. Yeah, I was trying to... I've got a little timer that pops up on my screen when they happen. Where am I? I'm at the back. Lundios has gone for a boom, this time destroying himself. But don't worry, Lundios, I'm already at the back for some fucking reason. Right, don't lose us a point. We can't have a 3 green point day. Everybody else is getting the respawns. This has been a bad... This has been a bad day. 6-4, I'm going to need you to stay back there, please. Okay, boom's come in from Augur, takes out Tagslack, who's in the front 5. We've got round Martin, Auntie, Kitten, Bear. Cats has been destroyed by Martin. There he goes. Thank you, Olga. Thank you, Martin.
Advert accent bastard.
Right. 6-4's got what a boost from 6-4, by the way. Everybody, all the oranges, boot yourself off the level. 6-4's blocking me to stop letting me get past. I'm in 10. Could I climb the table? No, Alkyrion's tripped me. Alkyrion's tripped Lundios as well. Come on, stick the landing. Good. If the camera looks a bit jittery at the moment, it's because it is when you're doing this. So I might be able to get away with it by doing this. No, that was a mistake. I'm in 6th! Mind right, Shaggy Dan, fall off the level. 6th. 5th. Mind right, Shaggy Dan. Boost. 4th. Mind right's boosted. He's fallen off the level. Good work. Mind right, good effort. We just need Shaggy Dan and Mind right to mess this up, and Bear as well. 6-4 goes for his boom, takes out Alkyrion from the back. Lovely. Thank you all for the booms. Orga, Martin, Lundios, 6-4, thank you for the booms. Shaggy Dan's fallen. If I can get a good landing here. And Schmitz has taken Bear out. Stubbler! Go! Shaggy Dan! Do something wrong! Shaggy Dan! I'm in 2nd. Shaggy Dan! Oh, we did Shaggy Dan to hit that obstacle and me not to. Come on. How did Mindrat get round me? 2 oranges as well. It was 2 oranges. Fuck this game. Thank you all, but I'm going to get out of here. You're all very lovely. Keep an eye out for people, friends of the Doomhaus that might be live. Good work, Bear. Good work. Who else was it? Who won marbles? Lundios. Yeah, good work, Lundios. Good work, Bear in Stream Races. Thank you all for being here this week. The oranges didn't do too badly, but unfortunately we were unpicked right at the last second. Auntie, I'm going to take your crown off. You don't deserve it. It's going to Sweden. Right, golf this evening, for those that fancy it. I will see you all on Monday for more streams if I haven't fallen in the Thames over the weekend. Golf and cards and I'm flapping. I've had too much heartbreak today. You know what, I'm going. Thank you all for the bits. Thank you for the support and the subs and everything. Go watch Friends of the Doomhaus that might be live right now. Eat well, sleep well. Have a good weekend. And I will see you all on Monday. Overflowing doggy bag as a final word.